Hi, Phillips Creek Ranch creative people. We are going to make our hanging beaded ornaments. You can pull everything out of your kit. I might leave the beads in the bag, but you should have kind of a long toothpick. You should have 3 different strings that are different colors. This is what you're going to string everything on, and then you should have these little embroidery threads. These are for the tassels. So the other thing you're going to need out of your bag is the little square piece of cardboard. Looks like this, and it's just in your bag, and it's about 2 inches tall, and that's what you're going to need to make your tassels. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to organize how I want to put these beads together. So each kit should have 3 super large beads. That's going to be the middle of your ornament. Unless, I mean, you really can arrange these however you want. That's just how my mind works. I like it to be ordered. So I'm going to start with, I'm going to lay out this ornament how I want it. I'm going to start with my super big, and then I'm going to put 2 medium ones on either side. And then I'm going to put 2 small ones on the ends because I like it to go down in order. So I'm going to lay it out how I want it, and then I'm going to choose my hanging cord. So this is my hanging cord. Now, the hard part of this project is that you've got to get both cords through your beads, because this is going to be your hanger right here. So this needs to be at the top of your beads. So you've got to get both ends of these cords through those little bead holes. And that's why you have that wooden toothpick. Also, you can wet your fingers and kind of twist these together. And that is a good way to get them through those beads as well. Okay, so I'm going to start with my top bead, which is this one. And you can see that's going to be a hard one to get through. And I'm going to put it in there, and then I'm just going to start twisting it to get it through. Another thing that will work if you have trouble with the toothpick is a paper clip. If you take the end of a paper clip, if you unhook the paper clip. All right, there we go. It's going through. I'm going to take my toothpick and just push that through till I see the end. This is a little tedious. It teaches patience. I'm going to pull that through. There we go. Now, what I want to do so that this won't slip off the end, once I get it on there and decide about how much hanger I want, I'm going to loop this around my finger like I'm tying a balloon, and just tie a simple loop knot, just like that. And there I have my hanger, and I have a knot so that bead won't come off. Now there's my first bead. Now I'm going to string the rest of my beads, and then I'll come back and show you how to make your tassel. Okay, here I have my ornament ready. I have my hanger. I have my large, medium, small, however you want to do it. And I have my 2 tails down here. Now I'm ready to make a tassel. So I'm going to untie my embroidery thread here. Choose a color. I think I'm going to start with green. And then I am going to wrap it around this piece of cardboard about 15 to 20 times. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Then I'm going to take my scissors. Actually, I'm going to go to 30, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. And I want to have my tails both, I don't want to end my wrapping on the top and have this one on the bottom down here. I want to make sure both my tails are hanging the same way, okay? You can use all of your cord if you want. The more cord you use, the fatter your tassel will be. Okay, so I have my 2 tails here. Now, I do need to reserve a little bit of this thread so that I can tie my tassel. I'm gonna very carefully slip this off, but keep it in the same shape. And then I like to use my table and just lay my cord on the table, put my tassel right here, and I'm just gonna tie a square knot. Square knot is left over right, and then like you're tying your shoe. Oop, let's get that. Left over right, half knot, like you're tying your shoe. Pull it tight. Now, before I pull that completely tight, I'm going to use my little trusty toothpick here. And I'm going to send one end of my cord through there because I'm going to want to hang this on my ornament. So I need to make sure before I tie it tight that I get this cord through here. And there we go, there it is. Okay, now I gotta neaten this up again. Okay, I'm gonna pull my knot back up. Okay, now I'm ready to tie my square knot. Almost. I'm gonna pull it together. So I did right over left. Now I did left over right. Now I'm gonna do right over left and tie that around like I'm tying my shoe. Boom. And you can let that hang. Then I'm gonna take the end here that's still looped. I'm gonna take my scissors and stick them through that loop and just cut. And I can trim this off to all be even. And there is my little tassel. Easy peasy. There's my tassel. And you can either cut your pieces that you tied off or just kind of let them hang with your tassel. So there's my little tassel. And now I'm gonna tie, I want my tassel to be close to my beads. I don't want it to hang down too far. So I need to tie these 2 ends together. And again, I'm gonna tie a whole knot, a square knot. So I'm gonna go left over right, tie that together, and then right over left, tie that together just like you're tying your shoe. I'm gonna trim those ends off really close. And then I just want my tassel to cover that knot. So I'm gonna take my toothpick again if I need to, and just kind of stuff that knot into the middle of my tassel. Let's see if I can get that done. There we go. And there is my really cute little hanging bead ornament with my tassel. And you know, I might just cut those, ties off because they are sticking out and I don't like that. I want them to lay down. So I'm gonna cut those off. Boom. Boom. There we go. And there's my really cute little tassel ornament. So have fun with it and practice those tassels. I would say that's the hardest part. And you'll have a green one, you'll have a red one, and a blue one to hang on your tree. Have fun.